Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. 2 more years, we will be at 250 years as a country. Right now, we're 248. 2 more years, get ready.
That's really not a long time.
It's not a long time.
It could still crash.
It's not a long... Listen.
It could still
the
fail.
The Roman Empire was around a while. That went down. And we're not exactly on the greatest track right now, if you know what I mean.
It's not looking too good.
It's not looking good right now. We're back on our heels a little bit. We're covering up, but I believe in my heart of hearts a comeback is coming.
Can we come back?
We can come back.
I think we're down 3-0.
You need. Here's what you need. You need the will to do something, and the people to do it. Because clearly, what's happening right now, it ain't working. With that being said, once again, happy Independence Day. It's great to be here. It's always, like I say, I take nothing for granted. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with all of you. I need to start off by saying a few things. And what I want to talk about is our Las Vegas trip. One thing, first of all, I want to thank you publicly for taking such good care of everyone over the weekend.
That was
Vegas.
really fun.
Let me just say this once again. I seem to be saying this every time that we have some sort of event or a trip or you plan something. Once again, you outdid yourself. Understand, you saw the whole crew. Obviously, Mom was not there, but the whole crew was there. And I mean, the suites were spectacular. Did you mention how amazing the Wynn is?
Oh, I said it's my favorite. That's my favorite hotel.
That fucking hotel is bananas, bro.
Anything you want, they'll just bring it to you.
So much fun. The suites were amazing. The food, the hospitality, the vibe in the casino was tremendous. And the one thing that I loved, smack dab in the middle of the casino, was a lifted bar that you were able to smoke at. You can't do that anymore. But you go out to a place like that, and we're sitting there, we're having a cigar. You guys went to gamble. The only one that likes to smoke is I got Raph with me. Dude,
it was because later on, me and Raph were smoking another cigar at the table.
Okay.
We were gambling with cigars.
I'm sitting there. You guys, somebody went here, somebody went there. I'm sitting there with Raph. Beautiful. I mean, they're models. They're basically models. Beautiful hostess, took care of us. Cigars. We looked over. There's a table full of porn stars.
Yeah.
That was hysterical. And then right over my right shoulder was Cam Newton with a table full of women. And then there were
the porn stars eventually migrated to Cam Newton's table, but
that was a whole other situation. Yeah. And then there were different type of celebrities and different types of people all over the place. So you had left. I know you addressed this, but you left.
I left for 15 minutes to get my girlfriend and her friend.
Jake looks at me and Jake goes, "Dad!" He points. He goes, "He's streaming. He's live right now." And I think you guys saw the video. I thought he was gonna shit, this kid. I thought he was gonna shit. So I know you know all these names. I don't know who these kids are. Who's the kid? Silky?
Yeah.
The other kid is
I heard that you met YourRAGE.
YourRAGE, Silky, and there was another kid too that he came over. It was kind of quick. He said he was from Jersey. I see him.
That's Max.
Is that Max? Let me just say this, okay? I'm going to say this, and it's not like I was expecting anything different. Dude, the level of respect and how nice these kids were to me.
You got respect?
Bro, what? Like, it was almost a little too much. I was almost a little embarrassed calling me sir and the whole bit. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need that.
Well, no, good.
But I'm telling you, man, that kid, I was joking around with the kid Lacy. They asked me to do the Bayonne shout out. I had to do it, of course. I'm talking to these kids. It was very nice. They were streaming live, and we just had an amazing time. And I met obviously, I'm not going to go through the list, but I met a lot of guys that are in your world. A lot of them, the streamers and the gamers and everybody else, and everybody was super respectful and super nice. And man, it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. So,
and I said this, but I thank Power Slap for inviting us out and shit, but I apologized to them because I was like, our flight was so delayed.
Oh, we were delayed. What were we
missed-
supposed to do?
We got there, it was the last fight of the Power Slap, and we were just like, fuck. We sat in the bar and watched the last fight.
First of all, that bar was fun though.
It was fun, but we wanted to
No,
go
I
in there
know,
and
I know,
watch
I
the
know,
fucking
I know.
the shit live.
I know. We had the vibe was tremendous. We had everybody was just, I mean, you know, Jake, Nick, everybody was just having a great Raph. The vibe was good. Everybody was having a great time. We had a lot of fun. Every place we went to, well, listen, let me say this. It was kind of funny how the different people that we were running into and their story about watching you, watching us. That one kid waited 6 hours. What I'm trying to tell you is, I mean, it still makes me laugh. Like, we go into these places and dudes are coming out of the fucking woodwork. That one kid waited in the lobby.
Chad, we got into the Fountain Blue, which is where they held the event. We walk in. The guy said he's been waiting there since 9 a.m. It was like 6 or 7 p.m.
He waited all day.
He waited all day.
I mean,
we took a picture with him.
He knew you were going to be there. I mean, he knew because of the Power Slap. I mean, but I don't know why he'd be there that early in the morning, dude. That thing wasn't until at night, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe he thought you were staying at the hotel. I don't know.
And what was funny, too, was it wasn't just like, oh, someone he just, like, knew me and you. He was literally being like, oh, Raph, get in, Jake. He was like, Nick, get in the picture. He's, like, calling out everyone's name. So this wasn't, like, just, like, a random TikTok here.
No.
This guy, like, watched streams.
Bro, I'm telling you, though.
Yeah.
A lot, I would say most of the people that came up and wanted pictures.
Knew everyone's name.
These are loyal, hardcore, like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm watching Low since I'm in 14, you know, like.
Yeah. Like, they were, and again, the number one thing I keep hearing is just people saying Bayonne. They're just, like, screaming Bayonne in the streets.
Bayonne is sweeping the nation.
Dude, if it will be a shame, the Bayonne Bees will be dropping the ball if you're not screaming something the opening night.
You think I'll be on that floor?
I think we need to be in the building. I think you need to have the mic. I think you need to scream something.
They are the school is located on the water in Bayonne. It's right by the water.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I
I'm
think this needs to
not
happen.
just making this up. Listen,
How does this not happen?
Listen.
This is the most Bayonne, New Jersey's ever been spoken about.
I mean, besides Chuck Wepner.
See what I mean?
Besides Chuck Wepner, who was the inspiration for Rocky, and Apollo Creed was the inspiration for Muhammad Ali, aside from Chuck Wepner, who's affectionately known as the Bayonne Bleeder, aside from him, I think this could be the second most important thing that's ever happened to Bayonne. I'm going on record. There was a couple of other things. So I just wanted to say again to all those guys and how, you know, how you know, the level of respect and how nice they were to me. Those guys you mentioned, Silky and YourRAGE, and who's the other guy?
I fucking wish I got to meet them. God damn it!
And my man Lacy. Like I said, all you guys super respectful. I want to just say one thing, and I want to just say, I want you to continue to do something. So I've talked to a lot of when I was in Vegas. I had conversations with lots of streamers, and the consensus is, you know, you're more of the elder statesman. You've been doing this for a while. You're not like this young batch of kids coming up. Mm-hmm. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of people that still appreciate what you do and the whole bit. But I'm just going to say this. I know that there's some of these young kids, and for whatever reason, they want to bring you on a stream and they want to include you in some fucking nonsense. And like I said, man, I think there's some good people out there, but I also think there's a lot of fucking idiots.
Oh,
And
I know you're
and
talking about.
I love when you basically, I'm paraphrasing, but I love when you tell these kids to go fuck themselves. You don't even know how much I love that, because it's hysterical, because these are kids that are just doing a lot of stupid shit, and that's the only reason anybody even knows their names. So I appreciate the fact that you tell these kids to go fuck themselves. I like that. I like that. Now, if they were fucking honest, and they were like, you know, cool, and they're just like, yo, respect, can we do something together? You'd be like, yeah, sure. But I know I know, and you know, I'm not gonna name names, but you know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, are we gonna say anything about Bronny James? I mean, are we just? Are we?
Did we say anything? Did you say anything?
I mean, listen. Here's my take, flat out. Here it is. Flat out. If Bronny James was not LeBron's son, he would not have gotten drafted. Yes, we know that. Okay? Yes, we know that. Now.
But you can say that about so many other people's sons.
What was that?
You can say that about so many other people's sons that just because they have a name,
No,
you can say that about so many people.
Well, listen, but I'm saying he gets drafted, number 55, which is not exactly whatever. He gets drafted. So he gets drafted.
Yeah, Giannis's brothers. This happens,
Now,
bro.
okay. I understand. No, but I'm not comparing it to other people. I'm saying we know what this is.
Okay.
Okay. LeBron signs that deal. The money's outrageous. I'm going to be honest. I disagree with that. I disagree with that contract. I think he should have taken less money to try to bring some better players onto the team. But that's his prerogative. He's obviously it's a tremendous.
He gave them a chance to, and they didn't sign anyone.
I don't know.
All these other people are signing shit.
All right. Let me just say this. So Bronny is going to wind up probably in the G League, but I think he's going to be on the roster. I think Bronny's going to be on the roster. I think you're going to see, maybe not in the first game, you're going to see very early in the season, I can't tell you what game, LeBron and Bronny are going to be on the court at the same time. You're going to see that happen. That's going to be crazy.
The Lakers lost many people.
And you know what's going to happen too? You know what's going to happen? LeBron's going to attack the basket, kick it to Bronny. Bronny's going to hit a three, and the fucking place is going to go crazy. We're going to watch that happen.
If we witness a LeBron to Bronny,
what are you talking about?
Or Bronny to LeBron assist?
No. Look, the point is how LeBron surrounds himself with shooters. LeBron's going to go to the basket, kick it to Bronny. He's going to hit a three. When you see that, it's going to happen. Mark my words.
Why couldn't the Lakers land Klay Thompson or Buddy Hield?
I don't want Klay Thompson. Do you like DeMar Rosen?
No.
Why don't you like DeMar DeRozan?
Many reasons.
All right. What do you think about this kid that they got from Tennessee?
I think he might be decent. I don't know anything about him.
I've been studying him because you can look up anybody. The kid looks like he's pretty big too. He's pretty big, I think. He looks legit. So we'll see. Listen, we'll see.